All right, so I have a little bit of a haul, and these are items that I've picked up weeks and weeks ago. I've just been keeping them in a box so that I can share them with you guys. So let me show you what I got. So I ended up picking up some items from the Makeup by Mario collection, and honestly I wasn't anticipating getting anything from this collection because you guys know that I tried his products when they were first released, and I really wasn't impressed with the brand, but I decided to give it a go, and I picked up the cream blush in raspberry. It looks like this. I've already used this in a tutorial, a few tutorials, and I really love it. I also picked up the contour stick in medium dark, and this I've been using a ton. I have it on today, and it just looks really natural. It blends out easily, and the product itself is amazing. I got the powder bronzer in the same shade, and again, I really love the formula. It's really buildable, it's easy to blend. It isn't a really intense pigment right off the bat, but it is buildable and it's beautiful. And then I picked up a highlighter, and this is in the shade Honey. It looks like this, and this I've used a few times. It is one of those products that you can build up so that it is like a really intense highlighter, or you could wear it very naturally. So I like, again, just how flexible his products are, and I like that they are very easy to use. So if you're not someone that really is full-blown into makeup or very confident in your skills, these products are very user-friendly, so I think that you'll enjoy them. With Sephora, I picked up the Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. I still have it in its packaging. I've played with this a little bit. I've also used this in a tutorial, and it's the same beautiful mirrored packaging, and I'm really trying not to fully use this because I still need to take a picture of this. I've used a few of the colors. I have to say I love the colors. I love just how neutral they are, and I think this would be a great palette for someone that doesn't have a large collection, or maybe that's somebody that has more colorful palettes and you're wanting to add something that's a little bit more neutral. But I really do like it. From Camera Ready Cosmetics, the single-use adhesive hand palette, and this is by Danessa Myricks. I have not tried these yet, but I have been wanting to play with them. So essentially you open it, you peel the sticker off, and then you place the actual adhesive backing to your hand so that it sticks, and then you can work off your hand. I'm definitely somebody that does work off of my hand, even though it was something that when I worked at MAC, they were constantly like, don't do that, use the palettes or the Petri dish, but I couldn't help it. Also from Danessa Myricks, I picked up this ring palette. I know it sounds crazy, but you just kind of put it in your hand like this, and you can work off, you know, the palette itself. And I wanted to try this because I do like to scrape my liners when I'm working, and then, you know, usually, like, again, I'll put it on my hand, or if I'm working on a palette that day, I'll do that. But it's nice to be able to just kind of scoop like your liner, your lash glue, like things like that into a smaller palette. So to be honest with you guys, I didn't realize I got the ring palette. I thought I'd gotten the larger one, which I think is the palm one, but I was wrong. I ended up getting the Nars Orgasm on the Beach palette. Again, it's another really beautiful mirrored package, and let me show you guys what it looks like. I have it on today. I actually have this shade on today, but this is what it looks like. It is beautiful, and I think that any complexion could wear this. These are very sheer, so if you're definitely lighter than me and you're looking at this going, what the hell? They're very sheer, but you can definitely build them up. I really love the palette. I think it's beautiful, and I really love the formula, so highly recommend this. Sephora had a sale, and they had the Laura Mercier foundations on sale. The Flawless Lumiere foundation and the Ultra Longwear foundation on sale. I wear 3W1 Dusk, and let me show you what they look like. This is the Lumiere foundation, and you guys have seen the Pro Longwear one because it's one of my favorites, but I've used both. I was actually out of the Lumiere, and I'm almost out of the Ultra Longwear. The problem is that right now my tan is too dark for these. So these will have to wait. But I'm really glad that I picked them up because I really love these formulas. So you guys have heard me rave about the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin concealers. I picked up 3.4, which is the shade that I was wearing all over my face. And I'm pretty much out of it, which is why I picked it up. But again, it's too light for me. I picked up 3.5 because I thought, well, if I get a little tan, this will be my shade. But it's too light. And then I also picked up 3.6. So if you're like, why are you picking up so many shades? It's because I really wanted to have the option to continue to wear this as my foundation, because as I've mentioned before, this is an extremely long wearing foundation. I recognize that it's a concealer, but you can use it as a foundation. It's so full coverage that a little bit goes a long way. And honestly, it's one of those products that I have used time and time again, and it just wears beautifully under a mask, under really hot weather. So I really encourage you guys to check this out if you get a chance. I recognize that the sale is long gone and has passed, but if there's ever an opportunity for you guys to pick up those concealers, I highly recommend them. If you are someone that has really heavy lines under your eyes, or someone that just has naturally drier skin, I wouldn't recommend it for you, because I think that you will find that it enhances any lines, dryness, or texture. But if you're okay with using it as a foundation, I assure you, you're going to love it. Also from Sephora, the Sephora sale, they had some Marc Jacobs highliners on sale, and I'm a huge fan. So I picked up Popular, which I think this one's my favorite. No. Popular is like a berry pink, and this one was the one that I was just kind of like, meh. It's all right. I don't know that I'll use it in the waterline. I might use it as a liner. And then the other one I picked up was Violet Femme. This one is my favorite. This one is just so beautiful. It is this shimmery lilac pink shade. Love this shade so much. I also picked up this Mcgrath lipstick, and this is in Flesh Fatale, and it's one of these really pretty sparkly packaging ones. That's what it looks like. It is just, on me, it's like a little amped up version of my actual lip shade. I picked up the Aqua Resist Brow Fixer from Makeup Forever. I actually got two. Let me show you. This one's the one that I haven't opened yet. But this is what the packaging looks like. And then it's this really tiny, tiny brush. I have it on today. So I have on my dip brow, and then I'll go in and I'll just do some detail work on my brows to enhance the hair that I have. But it is definitely long wearing. Not that I ever had any issues with my ABH product, but I like that this is water resistant. And I think that it's one of those products that just really works with what you have and enhances what little you have, or, you know, adds definition and hold to a fuller brow. So I really have been enjoying this. I will tell you though that there is a little bit of a learning curve. Initially when I used it, I was depositing too much product. It was a little tricky to use, but once you kind of get into the rhythm of things and know the product, very, very great product. I picked up the Nars Radiant Creamy Color Corrector in the shade Medium. And I've been using this since I got it. I have it on again today under my concealer. I find that for me, my concealer was starting to look gray under my makeup, especially once I set it with powder. And I think it's just, my circles are getting darker. And it just wasn't pretty. It wasn't looking as even as it normally does. And so I picked up a corrector. I love it. It has some pigmentation and it blends beautifully. It works great with all of my concealers and I have no complaints. Okay, so Nordstrom had the YSL The Shock mascara on sale. Let me show you guys what it looks like. It's this guy, and I remember using it years ago and loving it. This was like my go-to mascara for a long time. So when I saw that it was on sale, I'm like, let me try this again. So I got one. I haven't used it because obviously I have mascaras I need to go through. But as soon as those are out, I'm going to try this again. And then with the Patrick Ta palette, I also did pick up 2 of his liners. I picked up Deep Bronze. This is what the liner looks like. It's beautiful. And then I also picked up Rich Brown. So they're both really great colors. They're standard colors that I would normally wear. And I have tried them out. They're very creamy, easy to blend, beautiful. And then the last thing I got was the Nars Summer Solstice Cheek Duo. The packaging got me. This is what it looks like. And originally I thought that the bronzer in here was something different. These are always so hard to open. That's what it looks like. It's a bronzer highlighter duo. And I'm sad to report that that's Laguna. They seriously need to come out with some new shades or give Laguna a rest. I know it's their, you know, top seller, cult fave, I get it. But there's just so many damn palettes that have Laguna in it. That's all I have for you guys. I know it's not like a humongous haul, but I think it was a decent haul. Let me know down below if you guys have tried any of the products I showed you today, or if you have any interest in me reviewing or demoing any of the products I've showed you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.